5 minutes of exercise snack time, and today is beginner cardio. So don't get frightened by words or names. Cardio just means something for our heart health, something for our respiratory system, our lung health, our overall fitness. So this is about making sure you always work at your level. You don't take it easy. You maybe get out of your comfort zone, but it's your comfort zone, it's no one else's. So it's not about working to anybody else's timings. What we're doing is we're going to do 20, 20, 20, 20. So 3 exercises, 20 seconds each, so really short-lived, and then you get a 20-second rest, and then we'll do again. It's only 5 minutes, guys. So it's just about giving your metabolism something to play with, giving hormones in your body something else to play with, because when you disturb them, they've got to work hard at putting themselves back right and moving limbs, ligaments, joints in a different way. So we're going to start with a high knee march. You could take that into a jog if you wanted to, but to be honest, being here isn't necessarily as good as staying on the spot and moving a high knee, so I'm going to leave that up to you. We've then got a step back and a curl. You can have a weight in your hand if you want to. If you're not somebody who likes to bend the knee, just really point the toe and stretch through the hip. Maybe you're not used to doing that. You can always straight leg lift and bicep curl. And then we're going to do skippy skaters. So pretend you've got a puddle, a little river, a little stream, and you're having to hop over it, moving over it. Okay, you don't have to be high. You could tuck jump if you wanted to when it gets to that level, but you're just moving from side to side. Let's start. Okay, high knee marches. So you can take the arms up as you go. That way your heart has to work hard at pumping blood up and pumping blood down. So this is beginner cardio. So this is literally working at the lowest level for you. Doesn't matter. Maybe you just you're going to the next move. So we're going down with that bicep curl. See, so busy chatting, it's been and gone. Absolutely been and gone. So we do these lunges and bicep curls. You don't have to do the lunge, remember? And then we skate. 1, 2, 3. You don't have to go at my speed. You might want to just do a step touch, but think about how far you can travel and that the weight is on the outside foot. You're kind of balancing on the other foot. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Well done. So you get a little rest. Excellent stuff. Okay, the next 3. You're toe tapping out to the side. So a little bend at the knee, and we tap and tap. You can take this into a wide squat if you prefer. So you do what you want to do. So we can sit, tap out, this knee stays bent, or you can go a bit deeper and sit and stand. Sit and stand. If you've nothing wrong with your knees and hips, there is no reason not to do this. Okay, we're going to step out to the side, 1 knee bent, 1 leg straight. Out we go, up we come. You can rest the hand on your thigh if you want to, but you're pushing off that outside foot. Taking a breath out as you do, then we're going to stand, or you can sit if you're already out of breath, opposite elbow to opposite knee. So just bring the elbow round to meet the knee. Try not to let the knee travel across to meet the elbow. So you're moving your upper body, but you can sit on a chair and do exactly the same move. And have another rest. Okay, we go back to the beginning and we do it again. So this is beginner cardio. This is for somebody who doesn't really move much, or maybe you've had a break, maybe you're recovering from something, and you just want to elevate your heart rate, but without any impact on your joints, without necessarily having to leave the house, without having to go and put yourself somewhere where you think, oh, I can't stop and I can't get back home. So high knee march. You could do this sat on a chair and bring your knees up to your chest. You will, if you've been doing nothing, if you're at a starting point from nothing, you will feel it. Okay, stepping back, with a curl. If you're not someone who wants to bend that knee, then don't bend the knee. Just take the leg out and curl the arm. Or if you like to balance, squeeze the bottom. But you're stretching through that hip. You're using muscles. You're using joints. Okay, and then we will step over our puddle. Step over the puddle, depending what's there. Now, if you don't have to add any jump, you could just do a big stride. You're just moving your pelvis. You're balancing on that one leg, so this one's on tiptoe, and then you're using that butt cheek that maybe hasn't been used before. But if you want to do a little hop, have a rest, you can. Okay, back to that second phase. So we're going to toe tap out to the side. So you could just literally step and touch. You're still balancing, you're still using muscles and groups that you wouldn't necessarily be using before. I do lots of things, and this is still working my heart rate. And it's good to work in different zones. It doesn't always have to be absolutely full pelt. And you can always rest whenever you need to. Remember the option here, if you felt that you wanted to take a little bit bigger, you can. But if not, just a little crouch and taking it out to the side. And then we just sit in, push up. Sit in, push up. One leg is bent, you step out on your bent leg and back up on the straight. And then opposite knee to opposite elbow. Feel free to sit down and do this, or you can stand and try and get the elbow to find the knee so the knee doesn't drift across. You may not find your knee, particularly if you have to do this. So stay up tall and just see where the elbow goes. It may be that your thoracic movement in your spine here is restricted. Have a rest. We do one more time, and then that is it. So one more set. You don't have to. If enough's enough, enough's enough. Okay, and maybe you do a little bit more tomorrow. But these are just easy ways to elevate the heart rate for people that you know that maybe sit a lot, that they could just fit in 20 seconds, even if they just did this for 20 seconds. And they did this for 20 seconds every 20 minutes. They set a little alarm. Because maybe they haven't moved the shoulder. Maybe they haven't moved these hip flexors. I know plenty of people in my life that would benefit from this. Helping them to do it is the key. Showing them not to be scared is the key. So this lunge, maybe not for them. Just take the leg out and back and move and curl the arm. And again, take out the jump. Make this just mum dancing, dad dancing, whatever you want to call it. But I am balancing and I am moving my pelvis in a way that perhaps they wouldn't like to. There's plenty of people, PT clients I know, that worry about being on that one leg for a little while. Even if it means they can touch, have a rest. So one more round and then you can be off. So beginner cardio, this is just a gentle way to get bodies moving, to get hearts doing something else other than staying still with no impact, and very gentle. So just a bend at the knee and a tap and a tap. If somebody feels more confident and you start to progress, then maybe they could do a sit out to one side, have a chair behind them. If they're really not happy, let them sit down and stand up. Sit down and stand up. Maybe it's you I'm talking to, maybe it's somebody you know. Okay, out to the side, hand on. So you're resting into that bent leg, keeping a straight leg. If somebody's knees are super bad, then let them hold on and just let them lift the leg out to the side. Working the glute, working the inner thigh. Very last move, opposite knee to opposite elbow. Feel free to use a chair. This doesn't matter. You can be young, you can be old, you can be somewhere in the middle. Age is but a number. It's irrelevant. It's a load of nonsense. 3, 2, and 1. And there you have it. A gentle way to help.
2 + 1 is 3.
I don't know why 2 + 1 is 3. Did anybody know that? Yeah, so if you know someone that would just benefit from some simple moves, just give them one of those to do. I know that when I've had family members that have been in living on their own or maybe in care homes, they're just sitting, and just the simplest of movements, taking the arms up and down, sat in a chair, will lift their heart rate but also work their joints in a different way. Just sitting down, knee marching on the spot will elevate their heart rate, move their hip flexors, get things going. So it doesn't have to be complicated or scary, but I hope you found that useful. See you soon.